We live in a world where being available to everyone is seen as a good thing. Always replying, always showing up, always saying yes, and the moment you finally choose yourself, people start calling you selfish. 6 months ago, I disappeared. Not completely, but enough for people to notice. I stopped going out, stopped replying fast, stopped explaining myself, stopped wasting energy trying to be liked by people who were doing nothing with their lives. And honestly, it was the loneliest period of my life. Before that, my life felt loud all the time. Too many opinions, too many distractions, too many nights where I told myself I'd start tomorrow. I cared too much about what people thought of me. I would change the way I talked, depending on who I was around. Change my goals so I wouldn't sound too ambitious. Pretend I was okay being average because everybody else was comfortable there too. I spent hours scrolling, watching other people build lives I secretly wanted. And every night I had the same thought sitting in the back of my mind. What am I actually doing with my life? That question haunted me. Because deep down, I knew I was wasting potential. Not because I was lazy, but because I was distracted. Distracted by people. Distracted by comfort. Distracted by needing validation from people who never even believed in themselves. Then one night something in me snapped. I remember sitting alone in my room, laptop open, half-finished ideas everywhere. Videos I was too scared to post. Dreams I kept delaying because I wanted everyone to understand them first. And I realized something. Nobody was coming to save me. Nobody was going to magically give me discipline, or confidence, or the life I wanted. I had to become someone else. So I made a decision. For 6 months, I was going to choose myself, even if people didn't understand it. That was the beginning. The first few weeks felt horrible. Silence exposes you. When you stop distracting yourself, you start hearing your real thoughts. I realized how insecure I actually was, how badly I needed attention, how addicted I was to comfort. But I stayed with it. While everybody else was outside every weekend, I stayed home learning, editing videos, writing ideas at 2 a.m., studying creators I looked up to, deleting bad projects, starting again. There were nights I wanted to quit so badly. Uploading content and barely getting views, watching people laugh at my ambition, feeling like I was sacrificing my entire social life for something that might never work. But something weird started happening. I began respecting myself. Not because I was successful yet, but because for the first time in my life, I was actually keeping promises to myself. Every day I became a little sharper. My mind got quieter. My habits got better. I stopped needing constant entertainment. I became obsessed with improvement. Not the fake internet version of self-improvement. The real version. The boring version. Waking up early when nobody cared. Working when you don't feel motivated. Saying no to temporary fun because you're building something bigger. Months passed, and slowly, my life started changing. Not overnight. Not like those fake success stories online, but little things. I spoke with more confidence. I looked people in the eyes differently. My videos started improving. People started noticing consistency. Opportunities started appearing. Even my relationship with myself changed. I wasn't proud because of money or views. I was proud because I finally became someone I could rely on. And honestly, the craziest part about this whole journey is realizing how many people will misunderstand your growth. The moment you stop being constantly available, people think you changed. but maybe changing was necessary. Maybe becoming selfish for a while is exactly what some people need. Because if you spend your whole life giving energy to everyone else, you eventually wake up empty. These last 6 months taught me something I'll probably carry forever. Isolation can build you. Discipline can rebuild your identity. And sometimes the best thing you can do for your future is disappoint the version of you that wanted to stay comfortable. I used to think choosing yourself meant losing people, but now I realize choosing yourself is how you finally find yourself.